Hi friends, welcome back. So it's the second day that we're gonna do crafts, and yesterday we made a wreck and wreck. Remember, it looked like this. All right, today we're gonna make something that's not a tool, but a toy. We're gonna be using some objects that you can find right inside your house, or something very similar to it, and we're going to make a musical instrument. This musical instrument is called a maraca. Now, a real maraca looks like this. But we're gonna make our very own maracas using just a few simple things. We're going to be using an empty toilet paper roll. You can also use a paper towel roll if you need to. Some beads, or anything small. Maybe you don't have beads, maybe you have beans, macaroni, small rocks, anything that makes noise when you put it together, that's what's gonna work here. I'm going to use some cling wrap, saran wrap, plastic wrap, or you can use aluminum foil, or you can use paper, whatever you've got, but it's gonna be easiest for me to use my cling wrap. I'm gonna need to use some very small scissors, some crayons, and some tape. So let's get started on making this. First thing that I am going to do is I'm gonna color my toilet paper roll. Now, you can do whatever you want, and you can use whatever you want. You can paint it, you can use markers, colored pencils. I am going to use some crayons. So we're going to just do a quick little coloring of it, and if you want more time to color, you can pause the video here and take as long as you want to color your toilet paper roll. I'm gonna take just a few minutes here to color mine. So now that we're done coloring, and if you aren't done coloring, remember you can pause the video and finish up before I move on. But now that we're done coloring, let's continue. So I have my maraca here, well, the body of it. And now we need to make it make noise. But the first thing I need to do is to make sure that my beads don't fall out the end. So that's when I'm going to use my cling wrap. I'm going to take just a little bit of cling wrap. Now you might need to have mom or dad help you with this. I'm gonna take a little bit of cling wrap, not too much. Now this stuff is really sticky, so you have to be careful. And I'm gonna put it on the end here. And I got way too much, which is why we need the scissors. So first, I'm going to get my scissors, and I'm gonna cut this in half. It's kind of hard, so you have to be very careful with it. Now that I've cut my cling wrap in half, I'm gonna put it on. Oh, that fits much better. So I'm gonna put it on, but see, it won't just stay on if I just do that. I'm gonna have to get some tape. We're gonna use the tape to tape down the cling wrap around our new maraca. I'm gonna use a little bit of tape just to make sure it stays on. I'm gonna give it a little tug, it's staying there. So now what I'm going to do, now I have this end closed up, so I'm not gonna have anything in there that's gonna be falling out. So now I need to flip it over to the other end. See, I've got a big hole. I'm gonna use my beads. Now remember, I said you can use beads, you can use beans, macaroni, rocks, anything that makes sound when you clink it together. So I'm gonna put all of these beads inside my maraca. And then I'm going to use the cling wrap that I cut in half, what's left of it, to put it on top. Oh, see, that's a little too big still. If your cling wrap was the right size, go ahead and tape it on. Miss Day's got to cut hers down just a little bit more to make sure that it fits, because we don't want too much around the sides, or then we're just gonna have way too much plastic all over it. And we'll cover up our pretty designs. All right. So I'm gonna put it on top and tape it down just like I did on the other side. Gonna give it one more piece of tape just down the side here to make sure that it stays. And there we go, friends. You have your very own maraca. Now you can go through and cut all this little bit of extra plastic off if you would like to, or if you like it there, you can leave it. Miss Day is gonna cut just a little bit of hers off, and there you go. Give it a shake, and you have a maraca. How exciting is that, friends? Now you can use your musical instrument along with any songs that you hear at home. You can also use it to practice keeping the beat, just like Miss Lopez taught you. I know that she's taught you about that. And if you use cling wrap, you can see all of your pretty colorful beads that you put inside, which is also very exciting. Thanks for joining me on our craft time today, friends. We'll be back tomorrow to make something else fun.